Are you all ready for our date night tonight?
Evelyn, I'm so sorry. I meant to tell you, but I've been asked to go on a business trip last minute. It's with a really important potential client for the company, and my boss really wants me to go and make a good impression. I wouldn't have said yes, but this could be a huge deal. If I get this right, I might even end up getting a promotion.
Oh, that's okay. I mean, it's great that you might get promoted. You should definitely focus on that. We can always have a date night on a different night.
Thanks, babe. I need you to understand.
So when do you leave? Also, where are you going? Is this like a really long business trip overseas or something nearby?
I actually need to leave within the next couple of hours. I need to come and get my bag packed with all the essentials. It's not overseas, but it's a bit of a drive away. It's at a golf resort, which is going to be incredibly boring. You know I hate golf, but if it's what needs to be done to get this client, then so be it.
Just try not to let go of your club when you swing it this time. Although I'm still impressed by how far it went. It might have been a new record.
I was hoping you'd forgotten about that incident.
Never, lol. Anyway, don't worry about your bag. I'll pack it for you. Maybe we can have a quick lunch together or something before you go then?
Yeah, that would be nice. Thanks, babe. I'll see you soon.
I love you.
Same. Hey, Evelyn, are you awake?
Carter? It's almost midnight. What's wrong?
I've, been in a little bit of an accident.
Accident? What kind of accident? Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
I'm not too bad, just a few scrapes and bruises.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, but the car is kind of totaled.
What? How?
It's a bit of a long story. We were out at a bar and had a few drinks, and I may have crashed into a lamppost in order to avoid hitting a deer on the way back to the hotel.
You were drinking and driving?
Yeah, I know. It was stupid.
Very stupid. You're lucky you weren't hurt worse.
I know. Anyway, I was wondering if you could come and pick me up.
What about your client?
Oh, she's getting a different lift.
She?
Sorry, autocorrect. I meant he.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure, I can come and get you. Are you sure you don't need to go to the hospital?
Oh, I'll be fine. Just some rest and care from you will help.
Okay, I'll be there soon. Where are you exactly?
Oh, I'll send you my Google Maps location.
Okay. I love you, and I'll see you soon.
Hey, Evelyn, did you hear what happened to that Bethany girl? I'm pretty sure you've met her before. She works with her husband.
Oh, hey, Blake. Yeah, I think I vaguely remember her. What happened?
Well, apparently she got into a really bad car crash.
Wait, what?
Yeah, apparently the guy she was with swerved to avoid hitting a deer and they crashed into a lamppost.
Are you sure?
Yeah, pretty sure. Scott just told me she'd called him in hysterics, asking for a lift back home.
Where was she when it happened?
Apparently she was on some weekend getaway with some guy she's been seeing, and they'd gone to a really fancy new spa resort a couple hours away. Obviously they'd gone out for a meal or something and drank a bit too much, and the guy crashed. The car's totaled.
How long has Bethany been seeing this guy?
I'm not sure. She might have mentioned something last time Scott and I saw her. Maybe around 6 months or so? How come?
Because I think the guy she's seeing is my husband.
What?
I just received a call from him asking me to pick him up because he's been in a car accident. He avoided a deer.
God, I'm so sorry, Eve. Is there anything I can do?
It's not your fault. I'll be okay. Well, I will be after I've dealt with the cheating jerk.
I'm here for you, girl. If you need a shoulder to cry on or shoulders, you're more than welcome to come to mine. Tell Scott and I make good listeners.
Thank you, Blake. You're a true friend. Cart, you there?
Evie, are you on your way? It's kind of cold out here and there's not really anywhere around to go and sit and get warm.
I was just about to set off. Although before I do, I just wanted to ask you something.
Yeah, sure. Anything.
You know Bethany?
My coworker?
Yeah. Well, I just heard the strangest thing about her.
Oh. What's that then?
Apparently she just called up Scott in hysterics and asked him for a lift home. But the funny thing is that she was so upset because she'd just been in a car crash.
Oh, wow, that is a coincidence.
Yeah. The guy who was driving apparently swerved to avoid a deer, just like you did.
Evie.
Don't Evie me. How could you do this to me? I thought you loved me. We're married, for God's sake.
Look, just calm down. I can explain.
You can explain how long you've been cheating on me for.
Evelyn, I don't think we should get into this over text right now. Just come and pick me up and we can talk later.
We can talk now. How long has it been going on?
We've been seeing each other for 6 months now. Happy?
Happy? Of course I'm not happy. My husband has been cheating on me with his coworker for half a year. I mean, you couldn't even make it original, could you? It couldn't have been some high-flying, enigmatic woman. It just had to be your boring coworker.
Seriously? You're upset because she's my coworker?
No, I'm upset because my husband is a cheating liar.
Well, I mean, you can't really have expected this not to happen.
What do you mean?
Well, let's face it, you've not exactly been the best wife lately, have you?
How haven't I?
You'd never want to be with me anymore. We haven't been intimate for like months now. I have needs, Evie, and Bethany was happy to help whilst you weren't. If anything, you're the one who's gotten us into this mess. If you'd just been a good wife, I wouldn't have had to go looking for someone else.
Oh my god, I can't believe that you're actually trying to blame me for your cheating. And for your information, I'm the one who has been trying to help us reconnect. I knew that the spark between us had fizzled a little, and I was trying to come up with ways to spark it up again. You're the one who always brushes me off with business meetings and work excuses. Now I know what was actually going on.
Whatever, Evelyn. You're not gonna make me feel guilty over this. I did what I had to when you weren't willing to be the wife I deserve.
I can't believe you right now. You know what? I'm glad this has all come to light. At least I can stop wasting my time on such a deplorable human being and start looking for someone way better.
What do you mean?
What does it sound like I mean? I'm leaving you, Carter.
What? You can't do that.
Why not? Did you really think that I would stick around after finding out what you've done? How you've treated me? Well, think again. I'm not an idiot, and I know I deserve someone much better. Someone who won't cheat on me when things get a little rough in the relationship.
But...
I mean, you haven't even told me that you love me for months, and now I know why. By the time you get back, I'll have moved my stuff out. I suggest you do the same, because I'm going to want to sell the house.
Hang on, Evelyn. Let's not act too hastily.
Too late. You've already done that and ruined everything. I'll be getting in touch with some lawyers tomorrow, and I'll be sending you some divorce papers. The house is in both of our names, so you can either pay me my half, or we'll sell it.
You can't just decide that. Look, just come and pick me up, and we'll sort everything out. It'll all be okay, and we can get back to being together and happy. We can start again and just focus on each other, okay? I promise.
Just like you promised to be faithful to me in your wedding vows? Look, there's nothing to fix here, Carter. You've made sure of that. Oh, and if you think that I'm coming to pick you up now, you're sadly mistaken.
You can't just leave me out here.
You can call for a cab. Or a walk might give you time to think about everything you've done. But I'm not about to come running to save the man who just broke my heart. Sorry, Carter, but you're on your own from now on. Goodbye.
Evie, wait, I'm sorry.
True to my word, I let Carter make his own way home. But by the time he got back to the house, I had already moved some of my stuff out and was back at my parents' home. It was tough going for a while. I was saddened by what had happened. I had truly loved him. However, after a little bit of time, I was able to start moving on with my life. I began to go on some dates, and I'm currently in a semi-serious relationship with a really great guy. As for Carter, he tried to get me back, but I simply couldn't trust him anymore and told him no. Bethany also left him after she found a new and richer man to cling to. Carter, left with no one but himself, ended up quitting his job and moving. I hope that one day he finds someone whom he loves enough to be faithful to. Whilst he might have broken my heart, he was still my husband, and I want him to be as happy as I am now with my new partner.
Hey, why are you always the coordinator for our lunch? It didn't go smoothly when you collected our money today, too. Why are you so bad at it, even though you do it every month?
What's up so suddenly, Tracy? I just happen to be the coordinator. Everyone says they'd rather be invited than inviting others, so I'm doing it.
I can clearly see that you want to stand out.
That's not true.
If you can't do it properly, why don't you just stay out of it?
Excuse me? The reason why it didn't go well is that when I was collecting money, you didn't say a word and didn't give a cent. In the end, the total amount of money wasn't enough. That's the reason, right?
Are you blaming me despite your incapability?
Why are you sending such aggressive messages? I'm simply stating the facts.
You piss me off. I happened to forget my wallet, so what should I have done?
Then why didn't you tell me earlier?
Because it's embarrassing. You should have noticed it earlier. And pay for me instead.
You didn't even ask. I wouldn't expect someone to suddenly not pay.
You should have expected it.
Anyway, in the end, I paid it for you. Isn't that fine? So pay back to me next time.
Because you were so deliberate to search for the person who didn't pay. I was so embarrassed, you know? Why would I have to pay for it?
I assume it's a common sense to pay for the stuff you ate yourself.
When you hurt someone's feelings, it's a lot more common sense to apologize, right?
I didn't mean to hurt you.
I was hurt! So that's for my compensation.
Why are you saying these crazy things? I don't borrow or lend money even between the family or relatives. I'm sorry, but you have to pay back to me next time.
Look at you. She doesn't apologize even though she's committed a crime. And she even tries to make money from me.
When did I commit a crime?
I'll call the cops on you.
Maybe you should. I want someone else to judge this. Though I'm pretty sure they're gonna think you're crazy.
No way!
No is no. Paid back properly. It's not even that much money.
Wow! You're calling $15 easy money?
I didn't say that. Just pay it, please.
But it's only $15.
What? Do you have another personality or something? Because you're literally contradicting yourself from a second ago.
Shut up! Don't get cocky just because you're a coordinator every time.
That's a huge misunderstanding. You know what? I want you to do it for me instead.
God, you're pissing me off. I'll make you pay for what you've done. You're gonna be done in no time. Let's march down to your house.
You definitely should see a doctor.
Ta-da! Hello, Linda. I'm Tracy, the coordinator of our lunch.
You didn't have to emphasize it.
Yes. Until now, you were standing out, so I couldn't be one. This time, I am the coordinator.
Is that so? Thank you for doing that for me instead.
And you said some rude things to me the other day, right? But I'm as generous as Jesus. So I thought I should invite you too.
Before that, pay that money back to me. If you don't, I'm not going.
Huh? I'm saying I'll forgive you and invite you, okay?
Thank you for the invitation, but I don't see the point of begging someone like you to let me in. I don't think I want to have lunch with a lady who always forgets her wallet every time.
Why are you saying that?
I heard it from the other friends. Anyway, I'm not going unless you don't pay it back.
Oh, yeah. Then you don't have to join us. I invited you just because I felt sorry for you. You better be watching us enjoying ourselves.
No, I said I'm not going.
Ah, shut your mouth, lady.
Look who's talking. I heard you do the same thing to the other friends too. I guess you should pay them back soon.
I said shut your mouth. Everyone's letting me do that because they like me. They don't even say paid back. Other friends are different to you.
That's because even when they see you in the kindergarten, they're gone so fast. They just don't know when to ask.
No. Everyone likes me. So they're like, "Aw, you're such a nice lady. Let's just pay it for her."
Why are you talking like that? Paranoia?
You make me furious. From now on, I'll be the coordinator forever. And I will never invite you.
Huh?
Now, it's too late to apologize. In your face. Linda?
You're creeping me out now. What is it this time?
What the hell did you do?
What are you talking about?
Don't act stupid. Why is no one coming to our lunch?
Huh? Was it today?
You better be ashamed of yourself. You told everyone else not to go, right? I've already reserved a 3-star restaurant for everyone, okay? Gather everyone and come here right now.
I'm having lunch with them right now, so I can't.
What? Wait, lunch? With the usual members?
Yes.
Why are you having lunch with them on the same day?
Why, you ask? Everyone asked me to be a coordinator and have lunch today, so I did.
I didn't hear that, huh?
Look, Tracy, you haven't even paid a cent back to everyone, right?
What's wrong with that?
Obviously, you think everyone likes you and lets you do it. But everyone's mad at you.
Huh?
It only makes sense. Everyone's working or saving up to pay for it. Only when they're free, they get to enjoy lunch with their friends. But every time, there's this lady who always forgets her wallet. And they have to pay for it. The lady doesn't even pretend to pay back. In the end, they never get their money back. It's pretty obvious that everyone would be mad.
Is everyone mad at me?
The ones that are mad aren't only us.
What do you mean?
Tracy, you've just joined our group pretty recently. And I heard you were doing the same thing in your previous group of friends. Then you were no longer invited to lunch. You got out screaming that they were bullying you. You pretended like you were a victim and you joined us.
Wait, it's not that much money. 10 to 20 bucks every time.
By the way, do you know exactly how much it is in total?
I don't know it exactly, but I assume it's like 50 bucks.
You're missing a digit.
Huh?
As I remember, it was 10 times higher than that.
500 bucks.
Only the amount that can be confirmed through a receipt. If you count everything, it's probably more.
No, that's impossible.
Want to see the proof? Apparently you used to be known for doing that. Every time they had to reluctantly pay for you, they recorded it to make you be held responsible.
No way! Did they really do that?
Grudges about money are frightening. That's why I'm not lending or borrowing money from anyone. I just told everyone about the message you sent me. And I checked if anyone went there for you. Every single lady said they're not going unless you pay them back.
I'm always broken. I just relied on everyone else. It's on me this time. I'm begging you. I reserved a full course lunch, and they're already bringing some dishes. I can't cancel it now.
If we went there, would you pay us back?
I said I'm paying for you guys today, okay?
Everyone has a different amount of money they paid for you. Just because you treat everyone to one lunch, it's not enough, right? So firstly, you should pay us back properly. We'll be paying for ourselves.
I said that's impossible.
Why is that?
I got no money on me right now.
But didn't you say it's on you earlier?
I was thinking of paying it with my card.
I see.
I'll definitely pay you back soon. I'm begging you. The waiters are starting to doubt me, so I'm begging you.
Even if you really insist, we're not going unless you pay us back. That is our consensus.
I reserved it for you, okay? Don't you think you're obliged to pay for it?
None of the ladies said they're going. Some of them said they completely rejected it.
How about you, Linda?
Why don't you review the messages above? I clearly said I'm not going. You're the one who was trying to get me out of it, right? Well, as a result, you're the one who's been kicked out. What goes around comes around.
Why is everyone treating me like this? Please come here. At this rate, I won't be able to get home.
Yes?
The bills! I can't pay it.
What? You got a card on you, right?
I thought I had it on me, but I didn't.
Ah, that again. You're doing it again. You were planning to get someone else to pay for you.
No. I used a 10% discount code to reserve this place. So I calculated everyone's discounts and turned out that I don't have to pay a cent.
That was so smart.
I can't cancel it now, and the waiters are telling me to pay the bills. They might call the cops.
What's wrong with that? You tried to call the cops on me before, right? Well, if you try to dine and ditch, you'll get caught for sure.
I can't do this. If my husband found out, I don't know what he would do to me.
Why don't you just tell him? He might give you a little bit more money, right?
He's gonna know that I secretly bought a high-end bag.
I don't care.
Please. I apologize for what I've done. Please pay it for me just today.
I'll just let the police handle you. Bye. The restaurant called the cops. Her husband found out that she tried to dine and ditch. When her husband asked about it, she was just mumbling. So he went to the kindergarten on his own to ask everyone about it. So I told him the truth. Then he got so mad at her. She ended up having to sell her high-end bag, and she used that money to pay us back. By the way, after that, she was cut her allowances. He told her to work on her own to make some money, but she's been avoiding us recently. So she goes to the next town to work. This tells you how important it is to be truthful with someone.